We came from a world where there was never enough to go round. Finn.
This Silco scene is incredible, but also, it didn't have to happen. Let me explain. Let's rewind to November 20th, 2021. Arcane Act 3 had just dropped and fans are clamoring for more of the masterpiece that is Arcane. But, trouble in paradise, this act doesn't quite live up to the same standards as the first two. Now you might be thinking, I loved Act 3. What is this bumbling fool talking about? Dislike and unsubscribe. Okay, fair enough. It's still an incredibly strong act, but there are dissenters, and a lot of these criticisms deserve their fair shake. There were a lot of significant characters and plot lines that were only in Act 3. Like, until I rewatched Arcane for the third time, I did not realize that both Mel's mom and the Barons were literally only Act 3 characters. They weren't in the rest of the show. Mel's mom was only in 2 episodes, which is wild because she feels like such a big, important character, like even more important than Heimerdinger, who was in the entire show. Anyways, a lot of these criticisms focus on how crowded Act 3 was with unnecessary information. And one of the plot lines that you could argue was unnecessary was the entire Barons plotline. And while it did give us this absolutely most raw Silco scene where he demonstrated both his power and cunning, this plotline only has a single tie-in with the rest of the story, and that is the Baroness's son being killed, which frankly is not a super important plot point. This is something that could have easily been explained in Season 2 if necessary. Let's summarize the entire plotline very quickly. But first, hi, middle of video. 99% of people who watch video not subscribed. If not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Back to video. The Barons call a meeting, Silco goes up there, shows them who's boss. Later, Finn comes up to Sevika, tries to make a play on her ego, and when the Baroness's son is killed, Sevika and Finn share a knowing look, seemingly to betray Silco. When they later go up to his office, there's a very dramatic scene. Silco gives his little speech about
I still believe in loyalty.
And Sevika kills Finn instead of Silco. So let's review what this plotline does give us. A dope Silco scene, a possible but unnecessary setup for a Season 2 plotline, some dope character design, a very nice subversion of a trope when Sevika kills Finn instead of Silco, another rare instance of Silco showing genuine fear, and a little bit of world building with the Barons, and very little tie-in with the rest of the plot. Now, I would say this is more than worth it for a show to add in, despite how crowded with plot points Act 3 was. But fair play to those who think it's unnecessary. I personally really like it. I thought it was just fine, but I thought it was a criticism that deserved a closer look. And I know there are probably already a bunch of people who left an angry comment thinking I was trashing on Arcane or something like that. So please leave a nice comment and a like to balance it out, and we'll be doing just fine. See you in the next video, and I hope you have a great day.